district cooling system. Yeah, now so before we have discussed that the district cooling system consists of the main part. The first is, yeah, if you repeat again lah from here. Now this one, if it is central cooling plant. Now the main here we can see the black tank here is evaporator, and beside it is condenser. Yeah, between evaporator and condenser we have a compressor. Yeah, like aircon in our room. Okay, now. Yeah, it is main. They are main part of the district cooling system. And if we look at, in here, there are supported equipment. The first we can see here, that device near the evaporator. We can call the chilled water pump. It is called chilled water pump because it is near the the evaporator, that its function to generate chilled water. And beside or near this condenser, we have water pump also. This one, this one. Now this water pump we can call the condenser water pump. And so in here also we have AHU, a handling unit, and we have also the cooling tower. Now in here, this night, maybe it's not complete all, but we want to discuss about the first pump, the second AHU, and the last of this section. Section means district cooling system, cooling tower. Ini selagi ingat saya. Testo tadi berapa testo? Nusyabah? Oh, Nusyabah. 10 udah tahu ya? Apa G2 dengan G3 bagi tahu juga ya? Udah tahu juga mungkin ya? Oke, udah tahu kan ya? Nur Adibah? Nusyabah?
Tak tahu lah, Sir.
10 hari bulan 7.
10 hari bulan 7 ya? Oke. Dalam grup kan udah di-announce ya? Dr. Bahar minta ingatkan balik tadi. Nah itu saya udah bagi ingat ya. Oke, apa tadi? Nah itulah ya, dia punya part of the district cooling system. Now we want to discuss about the pump system. Remember ya, this part ya, untuk district cooling system, one question related to the OBA ya. Look at pumping system. I read first. Chill water and condenser water pumping system are used in water-cooled central air conditioning chilled water system. The function of chilled water pump is to provide the primary force to overcome the pressure losses caused by the different components of chill loops and circulates the required amount of chill water through the evaporator of chiller and cooling coil of AHU. Nanti kita boleh tengok dan saya explain balik. And then the second, the function of condenser water pump is to overcome the associated pressure losses and circulate the required amount of condenser water through the condenser of chiller and the cooling tower. Okay, please look at back this figure. Now so I repeat again, this pump is chilled water pump. Yeah, what is the function? Yeah, the main function is to flow the chilled water from this evaporator to AHU. Ya, kemari semua. Ya, before enter the room that will be cooled. Yeah, now so after AHU we have the we can call the cooling coil. Yeah, the cooling coil. The cooling coil will be blown by the fan. Yeah, to give the cool air in our room. Yeah, now so after finish, or after blow the cool air in our room and observe heat from our room, and then return back, through the return pipe here. Return pipe here, and then goes to the evaporator back. Now, the work to flow, the chill water, from this supply pipe, and then back through this return pipe, they are done by this chill water pump. Nah ini ya. Okay, and then remember the chill water pump and same after this condenser water pump. Because they have function to flow the water through the pipe. Water flow through the pipe. When the water flow through the pipe means pipe has the diameter or inner diameter, and when water flow through the pipe, water has velocity. And the last means when the water flow through the pipe, water has what we can call as flow rate. That means the unit in meter cubic per second. This one. When the water flows through the pipe, means the system has friction. Friction. Nah, so dia kalau ada friction macam ini kalau tak boleh laju, maknanya sangkut, macam mana nak flow? Nah, so this function of the water pump is also to overcome the friction losses or pressure losses. This one. Inilah dia punya the other function of the water pump. Okay, and then the second water pump here, that we can call as chill condenser water pump. Its function to flow the water from this this condenser. It is condenser. Look at the connection of the pipe. Here red pipe. Water flow from this condenser. By this pump, this water will be flowed through this pipe goes to the cooling tower. Mean its function of this condenser to flow water from the condenser to cooling tower. In this cooling tower, it is water here with the temperature 32 degree Celsius. Enter this cooling tower. After this we want to discuss about the cooling tower also. The content of cooling tower has also the fan. Exactly, we can call also as exhaust fan. To spray the heat to the surrounding. And when this above position here, the water will drop in this basin. We can call here basin. Basin itu semacam apa nih? Takungan. Macam inilah, baldi. Macam baldi pun boleh lah ya. Dia tampung, drop water here, and then until here, in here, the water to be cool again. Now, so will be flow through this return pipe here. with the temperature lower than this one. Inilah ya. Okay. Okay lah tu two type of the water pump and their function. Okay, exactly we can see here again. Yeah. Now it is chill water. Yeah, this one is evaporator. Please look at the flow direction of the water. Yeah, starting from here. Yeah, goes this AHU. Yeah, and then after finishing, yeah, to cool the room. Yeah, and then observe the heat from the room, and then the water will be flow through this pipe. Yeah, back. Yeah, by the chill water enter this evaporator. Yeah. This chill water is compressed by this compressor, yeah, enter this condenser. And then by this water pump here, we can call the condenser. Yeah, look at here, goes to the cooling tower. Yeah, cooling tower here. This one is drop of the water and this one is basin. Yeah, it is fan. Yeah, to blow the heat air, yeah, to the surrounding. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then when this pump, yeah, condenser water pump and also chilled water, yeah, to pump the water through the pipe. Ini kan pipe juga, ini the pipe here. Nah, so the system has friction, yeah, friction tadi ya. Nah, so the friction losses of the pipe can be calculated by using this formula. Ya, delta friction is equal to F L V power 2 over D 2G. Ya, look here. Ya, it is friction for the pipe, ya, for the pipe. Ya, nah, so F here is Modi friction factor. Ya, Modi friction factor. Ya, dimensionless here. Ya, and L in here is length of the pipe. Yeah, and V here is water velocity that flow through the pipe. And D in here is inner diameter. And G here is gravity. Yeah. And then when the pipe, yeah, if we cut and then cross-section area is as circle, now so water flow through the circle, yeah. Now, so water has also flow rate. Now, Q in here is flow rate of the fluid or chill water. Yeah, unit meter cubic per second. Okay, now siapa? Nusaibah lah. Nusaibah ya. Nusaibah sebelum PKP ini kan duduk kelas dekat DK berapa yang senang Nusaibah? Dewan kuliah berapa yang paling senang Nusaibah? Oh,
Tak ingat.
oh, dah tak ingat, 1 tahun lebih tak masuk DK ya? Tak ingat lagi. Oh, sekarang dah cantik mungkin Nusaibah, dia punya dewannya. Sebab saya tengok kerja-kerja kata renovate, ya insyaAllah nantilah masuk lagi cantik ya Nusaibah ya. Nusaibah masa dekat dewan, ya, dewan kuliah or in the bilik makmal yang ada di sistem elektrik, ya blok berapa kah, blok 1 ke blok 4 kah, kan ada bilik-bilik semua kan sejuk ya Nusaibah ya? Ya Nusaibah ya?
Ya, betul.
Ya, Nusaibah ada bayangkan asal masuk yang penting sejuk kan macam itu. Ya, adakah terpikir Nusaibah ini daripada bilik makmal kah atau bilik dewan kuliah? Ini yang chill water ini yang masuk ke, yang sampai ke bilik mamal or dewan kuliah, how many meters length of the pipe, yeah, from the chiller or district cooling system if the more bigger. Nah, so length of the pipe, how many meters? Ada terpikirkan selama ini Nusaibah? Oh, Nusaibah.
Tak terfikir pun doktor.
Yang penting masuk sejuk lah macam itu ya Nusaibah ya. Nah itulah Nusaibah. Nah so ini kan kita masih discuss about the water pump. Ya about the pipe, how many meters. And then the pipe ya is made from, kita kan tak tengok juga lagi kan. Ya. Nah so the pipe saja ya has friction. Ya when means when the pipe tadi ya has inner diameter, ini inner diameter, ya, and then water flow through this pipe, ya has, ya in here meter cubic per second. Nanti meter cubic can be converted to be liter per second ya, because you want to know how many pressure ya per meter of this pipe, ya. Kalau dia punya ayak kan tadi itu flow through this pipe tadi. Ya, nah so kita refer nanti ada satu chart yang mana dia punya flow rate unit in liter per second. Ya, meter cubic how many liter? Nusaibah tahu atau ingat? Nusaibah?
Tak tahu.
Tak tahu. Dekat bilik mandi Nusaibah kalau ada dia punya apa? Bathtub. Ya. Lalu Nusaibah punya gayung mandi, pakai gayung ke atau pakai ini? Itu, let's say lah ada bathtub kita, size dia, length is 1 meter, and wide dia punya 1 meter, height dia 1 meter. So, length darab wide darab height. Ya, 1 meter, multiply 1 meter, multiply. Ya, 1 meter. So, 1 meter power 3. Itulah punya bathtub Nusaibah. Kalau dimasukkan ayat dekat situ, itulah satu apa tadi? Ya, ini ya tadi ya. Dia punya how many number of liter. Ya. Nah, so berapa? Jadi kalau tadi gayung ya Nusaibah. Di sini panggil gayung. Untuk ambil ayat. Oh, Nusaibah.
Dua-dua doktor.
Dua-dua apa? Yang mana satu? Satu gayung, satu lagi apa?
Pipe ke?
Yang ambil air dalam tadi bathtub.
Air?
Gayung juga panggil gayung.
Gayung.
Jadi kalau gayung Nusaibah itu dia punya boleh tampung air 1 liter, gayung Nusaibah. Jadi Nusaibah masukkan tadi ke bathtub Nusaibah sebanyak 1000 liter. Itu yang Nusaibah ya. Jadi mananya 1 meter kubik is equal to 1000 liter. Itu Nusaibah. 1000 kalilah kerja Nusaibah itu masukkan ayat tadi ya ke bathtub. Itu yang Nusaibah ya. Nah so nanti kita compare ya from the meter cubic to liter. Ya, meter cubic per second to liter per second. Ya, when we read the chart of the pressure per meter length of the pipe ya, Nusaibah ya. Nah itu. Nah ini tadi. Ya. Okay, and then when we look at here, ya for example, ya, chill water pump here. Ya, flow the water through this pipe. Ini ya, sepanjang ini ya. Kan Nusaibah juga tak pernah tengok ya, saya pun tak pernah tengok lah tadi pipe itu ada dekat mana. Ya, kalau dewan kuliah selalunya kan pipe itu yang banyak tanam dekat bawah tanah kan macam itu ya. Lalu dia naiklah ke ini. Kalau yang bilik makmal blok berapa? Blok 1 ke blok 4 ya? Blok 4 ada juga ya. Nah, sebagian dalam tanam, and after that masuk bangunan and then go up ya, the building level 1 also. Here this one. Now when one part of the pipe and the others, dia kan pipe itu selalunya mempunyai junction. Ya, boleh dia yang bentuk elbow. Ya, bentuk L. Ya, bentuk L, elbow. Atau T. Ya, T junction. Or if you look at here like this one, it is valve. Okay, valve. Valve. Okay. Now, so maybe also strain. Now, so we also consider the friction loss of the first is elbow, T-junction, strain, and valve. Yeah, no saya bayar. Now, so the other friction loss, is what we can call as the pitting, pressure losses, also known as dynamic loss, such as elbow, T-junction, valve, strain of the piping system. It is calculated by using this formula. Delta fitting is equal to CO multiply V power 2 over 2G. 2G. CO in here is loss coefficient of the fitting, dimensionless. Jadi maknanya nanti CO ini kalau si elbow kah, kalau si T-junction kah, atau si valve kah, atau strainer kah, kita boleh dapatkan value of loss coefficient daripada table. Nanti kita boleh tengok table. So, kalau tadi ada the pressure losses from the pipes self, and then also from the fitting, including elbow, T-junction, strain, valve. So the total of the pressure is as summation of the friction loss of the valve and fitting. This one it is given by this one. Delta P total is equal to delta P friction plus delta V fitting. If we convert to be Pascal, should be multiply rho G. Rho in here is density water. Value dia 1000 kg per meter kubik. Ini dia Okay, and then when this water flow goes up to the cooling tower. Cooling tower. And then dia punya cooling tower ada dia punya head open section. Head open section dia punya ketinggian yang ini. Sama yang ini Yang ini. Dia punya tinggi dia berapa? Head of open section. Nah, so when this condition, the cooling tower has also the friction losses. That it is given by this one. It is static pressure heat is given by delta P static is equal to HCT rho G. HCT is head cooling tower. Rho is water density 1000 kg per meter power 2. G is gravity. This one. Okay, and then Nusaba water pump. pernah Nusaba pernah bongkar let's say lah aquarium water pump, atau dekat rumah ada aquarium water pump. Elia, Aini, Abdullah, atau water pump yang besar dia rosak kemudian buka semua. Ada? Tak pernah? Tak. Itu kan one part is yang dia punya boleh hisap air, kemudian boleh tekankan dia punya air keluar. Itu kan ada kalau kita panggil dia punya blade lah. Blade yang putar untuk sedot air, kemudian untuk tekankan dia buang. Itu yang putar Jadi yang mutar ini siapa? Apa yang mutar? Motor kan juga kan? Ini kan couple, yang ini putar ini. Yang tadi ini, apa nama sebetulnya itu? Blade tadi ini yang putar, kan dia hisap air, kemudian dia lemparkan air. Ini blade ini. Lalu yang blade ini yang putarkan kan couple to the motornya, to the motor. Nah, so same. In the chilled water pump and also condenser water pump. Is contract by the motor and pump here. Itulah yang pump maksudnya yang blade saya cakap tadi is coupled by this system. When this condenser occurs, Yeah, the motor needs power. Yeah, in here we give symbol W motor input. Yeah, motor has efficiency, coupling has efficiency, and pump has efficiency. Now, so the motor input is given by Q delta P total over efficiency motor multiply efficiency coupling multiply efficiency pump. Yeah, this one, yeah. Q and here is water flow rate. Ya tadi ya, yang unit meter cubic per second. And delta P total here is total friction losses, ya, starting from the friction losses of pipe, friction losses of pitting. Si pitting ini tadi banyak ya. Ada yang elbow, ada yang T-junction, ada yang valve, ada yang strain. Kemudian tambah lagi kalau ini tadi consider ya part of the condenser water pump, dia akan naik ya, ada cooling tower. Nah, so plus P total ini plus lagi delta P static. Ya, if we consider also the friction of the condenser, ya, nah so we have the friction of the condenser or exchanger. Ya, this one ya. Okay, now ya, when we have, ya tadi kan Nusaibah kan mungkin design satu chiller, and then starting from the condenser or evaporator goes to the AHO or goes to the cooling tower. Okay, nah so Nusaibah has, for example, 100 meters, ya, length of the pipe. Ya, nah so and then Nusaibah boleh kira kalau air flow through the pipe, dia punya flow rate in liter per second. Nah, ini Nusaibah lah, ini dia punya flow rate liter per second. Okay, and then Nusaibah gunakan dia punya inner diameter of the pipe. Ya, for example, this one lah. 250 mm. Ya, nah so when Nusaibah knows ya the flow rate water unit in liter per second, okay, nah so Nusaibah boleh dapatkan pressure drop ya of the pipe ya pascal per meter. So if the 100, for example 100 meter length of the pipe, nah so darablah dia PA per meter darab how many meters. Itulah PA. Ya Nusaibah ini maknanya dia punya flow rate. Okay, and then ya when Nusaibah tadi gunakan formula yang untuk cari friction of the pitting ada CO. CO ini dapat diperolehi dari tabel inilah ya. Ini dia. Ya, ikutlah. Friction untuk apa? Elbow. Elbow dia, type of the elbow apa dia? For example, 90 degree elbow long. Inilah dia. Depend on the inner diameter. Let's say kalau dia 80, dekat sinilah dia. Elbow yang 90, elbow long, inilah 0.25 untuk CO-nya. Ya, untuk gate valve, for example here. Kita tarik dulu lagi nih ya, ini terus sampai ke valve dia. Ini valve, sehingga dia punya CO 0.22. Ya. Oke nih siapa? Cara guna dia? Oh, ini siapa? Siapa? Sembahyang, sholat. Oke ya, Lukman. Mana Lukman? Oh, Lukman.
Ya, oke.
Oke ya. Boleh kita sampai ini 15 menit lagi for the example? Sanggup?
Boleh, Sir.
Oke ya. 15 menit lagi ya. Nanti Kamis nanti lebih kurang 1 jam habis untuk part ini. Minggu hadapan ada satu soalan bagi saya bagi example juga lah. Okay, now we can see the example. Cooling water is supplied at a rate of 500 meter cubic per hours from a cooling tower to a heat exchanger as shown in figure below. Pressure loss across the heat exchanger 7 meter of water. The diameter and total length of the pipe area 250 millimeter and 500 and 150 meter respectively. The valving system consists of 6 fully open gate valves, 2 strainers, and 20 90-degree standard elbows. The loss coefficient of strain is 8. Yeah. The efficiency of the pump coupling motor are 0.6 for the pump, 0.98 for the coupling, and 0.8 for the motor respectively. Estimate the total heat and input power the motor pump to maintain the flow. Ya, ini dia. Lepas kita nak pahamkan. Ya, yang ini kita discuss, yang water pump, yang untuk condenser. Ya, condenser water pump, ini dia. Ya, which one is condenser? Inilah yang di sini dipanggil dengan heat exchanger. Ya, inilah dia condenser. Ya, this water pump will flow the water with flow rate yang ini 500 meter kubik per hours. So mananya tadi kalau ini ada pipe dalam 1 hours ya boleh flowkan 500 meter kubik. Ya 500 meter kubik dalam 1 hours. Itu dia. Pipe dia yang di-flowkan water by using the condenser water pump. Yeah. Okay, and then pressure losses across heat exchanger. Ya, ini exchanger, dia punya losses across the heat exchanger, ya is 7 meter, dia punya heat, ya 7 meter for this one. Nanti kita boleh kira the friction loss, ini juga sama, 7 multiply rho G. Okay. The diameter and total length of pipe is 250 mm is inner diameter. Jadi inner diameter of the pipe is 250 mm atau 0.25 meter ya atau 25 cm. Wah, seginilah dia punya besar diameter agak-agak lah ya, agak-agak punya pipe. Ya. Nusaba ya. Lalu Nusaba punya length of the pipe tadi, dia punya length dia 150 meter. Ya, kemudian 150 meter mananya ini semua ya nih ya. Daripada starting here and here 150. The piping system consists of 6 fully open gate valve. Jadi ada 6 biji valve. Misalnya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ya, ada 6 biji valve dan 2 strain, and then 20 90-degree standard elbow. Ya, sambungan dia yang ke L, yang mau kemana-mana, yang bentuk L ada 20 biji. Ya, ini ya. And then the losses coefficient of the strainer is 8. Ya, dia punya strainer CO, coefficient friction dia 8. Ya, the efficiency of the pump, efficiency pump 0.6, efficiency coupling 0.98 dan 0.8 for the efficiency motor. Nah, inilah Nusaba. We want to find the total of the heat. Ya, total of pressure losses. Yang mana dia kita kena cari, kena kira friction losses for the pipe, friction losses for the pitting. For the pitting aja ada 6 biji gate, 2 strainer, 20 90-degree standard elbow, and ya ini ya, nah inilah dia. Nah lepas itu cooling tower dia punya height 4 meter. Jadi kita kena cari friction losses for the cooling tower and also for the heat exchanger. Inilah nanti yang untuk perolehi delta P total. Ya, after obtaining the delta P total and Q, ya Q dekat sini adalah yang 500 meter kubik per hours. Nanti we can convert to be meter kubik per second and liter per second. Ini ada nih. After that we can calculate lah the input power of the motor. Ya, input power of the motor. Ya, okay. The first we want to calculate the or we can convert value water flow from the meter cubic per H yaitu meter kubik per second and liter per second. Okay, tengok ya Nusyabah ya. Ya Q from the question is 500 meter kubik per hours. We want to convert to be meter kubik per second. How many hours? Ya, or how many second in hours? Ya, 3,600. Ya. Now hours compared to second is 3,600 second. So 500 over 300 over 3,600 is 0.139 meter kubik per second. Inilah dia. Yeah, this one is unit in SI. Okay, now because we want to find the pressure drop, unit PA per meter. After that, in PA, because the length of the pipe given in the 150 meters, so we have to convert the flow rate in liter per second. So remember meter cubic is equal to 1000 liter. Ya, tadi yang cerita Batab punya Nur Saibah. Ya, nah so 0.139 multiply 1000 liter. Ya, nah so we obtain in liter per second for the Q, water flow is 139 liter per second. Ya, ni ya. Okay, now so when we want to find the value of V, ya, velocity, the first we have to find the cross section area. Ya. The inner diameter given, ya, 0.25 meter. Ya, ini semuanya. Nah, so cross section area of the pipe is as cross section area of the sickle. So we can use this formula. Ya, this one ya, this formula. So cross section area of the pipe A is equal to V pi d power 2 over 4 is equal to pi 3.14 multiply diameter of the pipe is 0.025 meter power 2 over 4. We obtain 0.049 meter power 2. Semuanya. Nah, so water velocity can be obtained from this formula ya, Q over A. Ya, flow rate over cross section area of the pipe. Ya, please take unit of Q in here is in meter cubic per second. Here. Ya. 0.139 over cross section area 0.049. So the flow rate, so the water velocity is 2.837 meter per second. Yeah. Now we want to find the value of friction loss per unit length of the pipe. Okay, look at that. Q139. Yeah, Q from here we obtain, yeah, Q is 139 liter per second and diameter is 250 millimeter. Yeah, 250 millimeter or 0.25 meter. Yeah. So the flow rate, yeah, yang ini horizontal axis is flow rate. Yeah, flow rate here. Please look at value of flow rate in liter per second. Yeah, for the 100 and 200. Yeah, 100 to 100 in here, one vertical line here. Yeah, is 120 liter per second. So for this one, 139 here, yeah, 139 liter per second, yeah, is around this one. Ini ya, yang color biru ini. Okay, and then the pipe, yeah, in the diameter of the pipe 250 millimeter. Yeah, 200 millimeter is this one. Ini yang garis sengit ini. Ini yang garis sengit ini 250 millimeter. Okay, and then Nur Saibah boleh lakarkan satu one line, ya, from the 139 goes until arriving this line 250. Inilah dia, point inilah dia. Ya. And then after this, from here, draw one line goes to the vertical axis. wrapping here. Now, so we obtain the value of pressure drop is 220 PA over meter. Kan ya? Nah, so inilah yang 220 PA over meter. Inilah ya. Nah, because Nusaibah punya length of the pipe is 150 meters. Nah, so the total friction loss for the pipe is this one. Friction loss of the pipe is tadi delta P multiply length 220 PA over meter multiply 150 meters. We obtain 33,000 PA or 33 kVA. Ini dapat ya? Ini baru friction losses for the pipe. Next, friction losses for the fitting. Kita punya fitting ada valve. Ya, ada valve. Valve dia ada 6. Ya. And then valve kita tengok tabel, kalau kita ikutkan using this formula, ya, ini tengoknya. Semua yang dia mengandungi fitting following this formulation CO multiply V power 2 over 2G. Ya, here. Ya, here. Ya, nah so the first we have to find the value of CO from here. 250 dia punya inner diameter, and then gate valve. Ya, gate valve yang ini. Yang ini. Nah, so we can see here that the CO is 0.06. Ini ya, 0.06. Ya, nah so look at here, inilah yang 0.06. Ada sebanyak 6 biji. Multiply rho is 1000. Ya, multiply V is velocity of the water. Kita sudah kira tadi ya, ini ya. 2.837 over 2. Ya, over 2. Ya. Nah, so is equal to 1.45 kVA. Ini dia ya. Ini unit dia PA ya. Kalau ini if you use this formulation ini ya, yang ini tadi, kia should be multiply by rho G. Ya, again rho G. Jadi G over G habis, tinggallah rho over 2 tadi ya, yang ini. Makanya formula dia yang ini jadinya. Ini ya. Rho V power 2 over 2. Ya. Okay, nah so this one is for the valve. And the strainer. Ya, strainer ada berapa biji? Following this question is 2. And then coefficient strainer is given 8. So strainer 2, number of strain, and multiply CO is given 8. Rho is 1000. V is 2.837 over 2. We obtain 64.4 kVA. Okay, and then next is elbow. The type of elbow is 90 standard elbow. Yeah, 90 standard elbow. And then CO, we can see also from this table. Yeah. Inner diameter is 250, and then elbow standard, this one. Yeah, now so we obtain the CO is 0.25. Yeah. Inilah yang 0.25. Ya. Elbow tadi ada 20 biji, ikut soalan. Multiply rho 1000 multiply velocity 2.837 power 2 over 2 is equal to 20.1 kVA. And then exchanger. Height is from question is 7. Yeah, so height multiply rho multiply G. So 7 multiply 1000 for the density of the water, and then gravity 9.81 is equal to 68.7 kVA. Okay, last for the friction is cooling tower. Cooling tower has head is 8 and 4. Yeah, 4 here, 4 meter. So cooling tower friction loss is equal to H rho G. So 4 for the head of the open section of the cooling, rho 1000, gravity 9.81. So is equal to 39.2 kVA. Obtain all the friction starting from the 5 friction losses, pitting, exchanger, and also the cooling tower. Now, so delta P total is equal to friction of the pipe, and then this one all is the friction of the pitting, Now, so lastly, we have obtained the delta P total is 226.85 kVA. Dapat ya? Nasabah ya? Dapat yang ini tadi. Following this formulation, delta P total ini. And then, because Q, water flow rate, obtained also, we can calculate the value of input power of the motor. Now, so the input power of the motor is given by this one, Q multiply delta P total over row motor, row coupling, row pump. Efficiency. Efficiency motor, efficiency coupling, efficiency pump. Q, please use in here unit in meter cubic per second. This one, 0.139. Now, so 0.139. Multiply delta P total from here. Compared to PA. So 226,850 over efficiency motor, efficiency coupling, efficiency pump, from the question. Question given here. This one. So last, we can obtain the motor water power motor input is 67 point. This one point 0.3 kilowatt. This one Okay? Okay, ada apa-apa soalan?
Tak ada.